Hey, hello, welcome everybody. Good evening. I think we're gonna hit the third day of playing Dishonored, continuing where we left off, and we had a ton of fun last time with the game. Apart from the fact that we managed to destroy almost all of our heals and mana, which is I think it's a high achievement. We managed to alert all the guards, and we also, throw some grenades accidentally to all over the place, which was absolutely bonkers. And since we have this little tiny little rule where you know, you cannot use any save and load, so we only load when we die. But this led to some interesting situation. Also, we killed a ton of the main characters by accident, which is again, well, it's not something you want to do, but luckily, Dishonored is a kind of game where this is absolutely and perfectly normal. So we're gonna continue doing that. But first, we're gonna chill out a little bit and see what you guys are up to, and gonna have a lovely drink, and then we will, go forward. Or downward. Man, I had the creepiest experience today. So I live in Europe. I live in Vienna, and we have some crazy houses here. So the building where I live has a monstrous, gigantic basement. You go down there and you can survive World War III, which could be useful in, at any point, soon enough. But there is this massive basement, and you feel like you are playing Dishonored down in the basement. You're just waiting for the rats to show up, or some of the like these sick infected ones. Like you just don't know what's gonna come out at you from the corner. I had to go down there because long story. Like the landlady wanted some nonsense that people sort out their things over there. Anyway, so I was down there and I had the creeps, and I was thinking, man, this is like the perfect setting for Dishonored. If something comes along the corner, I know what to do. I'm ready. I'm primed, and we're just gonna go with it, right? Luckily, nothing happened. All the neighbors survived. I survived. There were no rats, although evidence of rats, maybe. Beautiful Viennese house. You go down the basement, and it's the apocalypse itself. So, yeah. Whew. Let's leave that out. We'll leave it to somebody else to do it. But yeah, so back to the surface. We are back here. We are chilling. Managed to set up this beautiful gaming room, which I'm very, very happy for. And yeah, I think we can slowly fire up the game. But yeah, we shall see what happens. I didn't expect to have this much fun with Dishonored, to be honest with you. I thought, maybe it's a little bit older game, but it doesn't matter. Come on, it's an absolute banger, I would say. Talking about bangers, have you guys used the grenades recently in the game? I make some Kobe action with the grenades, and I think we're gonna double down on that as much as possible today, since I gave up stealth. Basically, there is no reason for doing that. Well, you take your crossbow and you just bam, 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 headshot, 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 and everybody is down. And of course, you do this even before they get alerted. And I have this perk, which is the craziest perk of all, where the dead bodies disappear. So it doesn't matter what you do. So I'm kind of abusing the fact that this is in the game, and then we're just gonna roll with this. It's beautiful. It's a single player game, but you are min-maxing. Maybe this is not the way to play a single player game, but for now we're just gonna do this and see what happens. Is there any special way one should play the game? Like I noticed that if you are slowing down, basically you can finish the game without anyone noticing you, which is quite nice. Levels take much longer though. You find more gold. Ups and downs and ups and downs. The NPCs don't drop too much loot. They have some stuff, but mostly just bullets. Also, what annoys me, I cannot get my the crossbow bolts back. They break a lot, so I have this perk to enable it, that you have more chance of recovering those bolts, which is quite nice. But I don't know what's the percentage or what it does, if it's necessary at all, you know. But that's okay. Apropos necessities, we have to drink this lovely tea. Earl Grey, by the way, if any of you interested. It's the best tea in the world. Drink it like the Russians do, with lemon. Highly recommended. If you are more on the British side of the story, you can put some milk in it, if you want. If that's your cup of tea. Notice the pun. All right, let's fire up Dishonored a little bit and then see what happens. Okay, let's just go into this one. And there we go. So we found Emily, which is excellent. She didn't get lost, unlike me earlier in the basement. And she managed to get out. And now we have a little bit of a mission. We have to go and murder some people. Surprise. And yeah, we have to abduct the makers of these beautiful healthy drinks in the game, Ton Sokolov. And we're gonna do just that. Although I cannot guarantee the survival of the passenger, you know, like this guy. Look at him. We have seen better days, and we are a little bit fast on the trigger, on the crossbow bolt, whatever you call that thing. And yeah. 50-50 of the survival rate for this guy. He doesn't know it yet, luckily, but yeah. Let's roll with it.
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later.
Yeah, I'm ready to go find Sokolov, the royal physician. Yeah, totally. Got my crossbow ready.
When you're ready.
All right. Man, every time it's something new.
What do you think, Corvo? Caldwin's Bridge.
Oh,
Been
yeah.
in the city for years, but you lived in Gunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up.
No problem, sir. You can blow shit up, no more power. Problem solved.
He's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Gunwall under his thumb with all that natural
Apropos smart, man. Today, while we are playing this, I'm just gonna talk to you about one of them. So, today at work, I work as a software developer, and
here we are. I'll meet you at
if you want a job which makes you feel yourself like an absolute moron all day long, be a programmer. I invite you. Just go for it. Go all in on it. Do as best as you can. And I guarantee you, every day you will still feel like you are the most unintelligent person on the planet. It doesn't matter how many years of experience you have. It's gonna humble you. If you are into that sort of thing, I am. If you are into it, go for it. If you consider going for it, go for it. It's rewarding, but man, and some days they're just like, nah. Some days are just like, why am I so dumb? You just don't know. You just don't know. It just doesn't click. You just don't get it. And even if you think you get it, your colleague comes and tells you, nah, brother, no. You didn't get it yet. Sorry. It's like you did something completely weird, and no, that's not how we do things here. It's like okay, revert back to the drawing board. Go again. Damn. Yeah. Those are the times. Those are the times. Apropos times, it's getting super late here. We started late, 10:30. Normally we go for about a 9 o'clock start, but I had to, take care of a couple of things, take care of the kids. I have 2 beautiful children, and yeah. After we take care of those, we have time to sit down here.
Visitors to our city. By order of the region.
Let's see. We're gonna stealth a little bit and we're gonna get this guy. Apropos.
No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period.
I promise.
Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
No pedestrian will be moved.
No, stupid gut.
Damn it! Someone's down.
There you go.
Get behind him.
There you go. 1, 2. Ah, you are the strong one, huh? Oh. Anybody else? Nope. I think that's about it. You see? That's how long it took us to break the silence. We talk some nonsense and at the same time... Ah! All planned. Nothing to see here. All planned. Actually, I wanted to do this. Definitely. You know what? Oh no, I hope I don't... Ah, yeah, there you go. This is what I wanted to avoid. This fish, man. Ah. Let's see. How do we get out of here? You know what? We can swim faster than the fish. That's awesome. So let's get up here. So where were we? Yeah, man. Yeah, I was talking about that we're gonna start later a little bit today. Yeah, and we did. And yeah, just live calling you and ask you everything you got and a little bit more and a little bit more. So then you can, after everything is done, you can sacrifice some of your sleep and have fun. And that's what we are doing here. And hope you all enjoy a little bit of mindless
Citizens and visitors to our city.
fun around
By
here.
order of the region, the curfew is now
Halt.
active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted.
Alrighty.
Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's
Let's see, we have this number
during
8.
this period.
I like this.
Curfew will end
Built-in
tomorrow
wall hack.
morning at sunrise.
Alright. That one too. Perfect. Warehouse key needed. Okay. We're gonna get some of those warehouse keys.
Yeah, it's nice.
Warehouse key, there you go. Oh yeah, if you are new to this channel, what we do here is that we read letters. We like to read, so it also gives us some time to chill. And I like the lore, so I'm gonna read everything. So we found some resin. What's about? Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's maybe not the most healthy thing. Yeah, let's get up here. Try not to blow ourselves up because that thing, man, is hell. It's like Dragonfire from Game of Thrones. It's absolutely nuts what that thing does. Last time I was throwing them around like grenades. It's it's hilarious. Okay. Crank wheel. Okay. I wonder what's this all about. We have this thing. Oh yeah. Can we?
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the region,
Yes,
the
we
curfew
can.
is now active.
There you go.
No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted.
There is not a
Attention
single
all
foot traffic.
citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this
So
period.
we should be able
Will
to
end tomorrow morning at
do
sunrise.
this and then get in here. No foot traffic, eh? Absolutely not. Zero foot traffic. Let's see about that foot traffic. Right. see. Okay, so this is probably also the way back, since there is an option to go backwards.
Nobody's making rounds over here?
Let's jump on this guy. Watch. Whee. No.
Outside his eyes, I'm getting spooked. I know you're somewhere around here. Assassin, help! You're going down. Got you now.
Nope. I'm not going anywhere. Parry in time. You can one-shot them. Wait, second primary mission objective. It says 167. 167.
Hey, I heard that.
You heard nothing. Can I blink behind you and then... Hey.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I see. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna blink behind the guy. Is this? I didn't know that feature exists, man. What? Nice bullet time. Wow, that surprised me. That's some heavy machinery. And fish. Okay, so I guess. Let's try to go up here. But from the eyes. No, you are already sick. We are not going to deal with you. 100 coin. That's a good one. And we have so many bone charms. We already upgraded, but there's still nothing. They don't look like bone, do they? They look more like metal and bone. But the lore said these are from those whale tusks. I don't think whales have tusks, but you know what I mean. The ones in their mouth. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. And we're gonna get the heart as well, just in case. But nothing. Oh yeah, and we have this massive jump, which I find very useful. Which we're gonna use all the time. Okay, so this one is done. Okay, so we're gonna stay at the gate a little bit because there is usually
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of
a lot more things to
the
do.
curfew is now active. No foot traffic
Like
is
this.
allowed across Caldwell's Bridge.
Almost.
Curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's
Can you get out there?
Bridge during the period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I guess not. Let's better go back there. Man, swimming in this goop. Can you imagine the smell of this shit? It looks like a lovely open water, but these guys didn't know about sanitation back then, so... Yeah, and rotting corpses. In plague time, I think I would skip, if possible, at all costs, dipping our toes into this mess. Apropos mess, what I don't know, there is this game mechanic called Chaos. I have not really read it, what it does, but is this the thing where basically the more you murder, the more you have to murder at the end? So it's just the game is just gonna ramp up the NPCs for you, and then you can just cannot stop at some point. It's like an aggressivity meter which just gets more and more crazy. Does it max out at some point? Because I tell you what, we're gonna max it out very quickly. We have our crossbows. And basically we are not afraid to use it. There you go. There. So yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Like, how do I... You cannot get your crossbow, the bolts back for your crossbow. So it's indeed a very expensive endeavor to use this all the time. I'm not sure how can you get all the crossbows. There was this perk, so we went in here. I think there was an update. One of these. Or was it bolt stuck in enemies break less often? Yeah, so this is the one. It's a bone charm actually.
Yeah, he came through earlier. Made us all touch the charger and left for the legal district.
Uh-huh. What's with you?
Those things?
Okay, they are betting.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys
So the game went sideways a little bit. They didn't have a win condition.
There was a time when we didn't need these things to
That's
keep
right.
a kid
Scouting is when you find out what the guards are doing and come back.
Well, so
Now
why
we
be
know
scared
what
of
the guards
anything?
are doing. The reason you scout is so
We are
you
not
don't
alone
end
in
up in a
messing with
cell. What Alec did well.
Okay. Here's the elixir you need to sell on Quadrant Bridge this week. When you moved everything, bring the money back to the distillery and I'll give you your cut. And next week's shipment. If you are too dumb and you get caught, throw the elixir in the river so that they can't give it to Sokolov. I don't want him to figure out what we are doing. Throw yourselves into the river too. It's like Han Solo, like just don't, you know. You can dump it, but if you did dump it, then... Well, somebody is not going to be too happy about your performance. Let's put it that way. Let's take care of these guards, shall we? And basically you can just walk around all the checkpoints. Find alternative ways of this. No, we are not here. Let's show them that. Oi. Ow! Ow! That one shots you. Two shots actually. Okay. I think I'm going a little bit too fast for this game. Just a little bit. But we are kind of in a mood to go fast. Okay, so back to the business. Right down here. And then all the way around, and this time let's not get burned to crisp. We have these things, yes. And I think this is the play. Don't mind your teammate. Ooh, really? There. Didn't I rewire that thing? Look at them lemmings. Sleepy time. And I need one of those things at home. It's perfect for, you know, you're worried about your neighbors. Can you do this just like that? Yes, you can. Oh no, there's another one. Yeah, there is some blink we can do, I'm sure. Ow. There you are. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. All the way up, huh?
Huh?
Sorry, sir. Massive drawbridge. Looks awesome actually. Okay, so we are up here, but we can go a little bit higher up. And then see what happens.
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir.
Don't worry, you don't have to worry for too much longer. There you go.
You want me to go up and check the whale oil?
What for? The lights are working perfect.
Well, there's nothing to do. And I like climbing the pillars.
Do you?
Just
Me too.
leave the oil tanks be, or they'll break. Why they always gotta put me with you, I just...
Let the guy climb. He likes it. Okay. All right, Samuel. Hope you can go through. And maybe... Can we go higher? Yes. Hope there is some goop up there. Since we are going and not stopping. Really? Nothing? That's all what it is? Man. Can you climb up all the way? Probably not. No. I don't think you can. It would have been really nice. Kinda want to jump. So we have all the mission objectives. I guess we can go down.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress? You're such a chump.
Nothing. Didn't we deactivate those? Or is there more fuel somewhere? Probably.
Gotta make a pass over here.
Alright.
Hey, what was
Let's
that?
get down with this.
Spin up the alarm!
No alarm, sir, no alarm.
Alarm!
No, no.
Sound the alarm! What you
Where is everyone? There you go. Bye bye. We're just gonna fight ourselves. Wait, how many of them? How many of you are there? Ah, yeah, okay. You cannot run through those. I'm way too lazy. Get punished for it. Oh. Okay, that's the last checkpoint. Let's see. I think can kind of blow this thing up. Yeah, that's fun. With this.
What now? I'll find you. Where'd
Nope,
you go?
you can't blow it up. Okay then. Plan B. We have to be clever about this. Very, 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 very clever. Let's start with throwing this away. Then, can you do? No. There is no ledge grab mechanic or something like this in the game. It would be so nice. Just have to use it differently, I guess. Like
Gotta be here somewhere.
going like this.
I know something's up.
Guess everything's
You won't stay hidden for long.
Just long enough, buddy.
Probably rats. Into everything.
Where are you? Damn it! Tricky bastard.
I will get this, yeah.
Probably just the wind.
There you go. Manage this neck
No time
through.
to blow a cloud. We got somebody about. What's that? Get over here! Rough 'em up!
Okay.
No one kills one of us.
No, I'll try next time.
I'll get to the bottom of it.
Check under everything. What?
Keep your eyes
Take
open.
out his leg.
Bye bye.
Where are you? Definitely somebody about.
I'm getting better at this murdering business.
Okay. Come on, let's get this guy. Get him.
I don't have any bullets. Ah, bullets. Excellent. Wait here and stay hidden until I come back. I have one last thing to do on the other side of the drawbridge. I need to deliver all these pearls we gathered to the boss tonight so they don't be messing around. If something goes wrong with the guards or if anything else happens, use the scene next to the building and speak loud. The boys will come running to help. Explosive button. Uh-huh. The substation. Let's go for it. I wonder where Sokolov lives. Says Yanuala is want to obtain from Sokolov. Mr. SLI. Sokolov lives in the large apartment somewhere atop of Coldwin's Bridge. Okay. Somewhere atop. Yesterday, an overseer passed in the street near me playing the strange music from the abbey. Beneath his mask, I could not see his face as he turned the crank on his music box, but I could hear his voice muttering verses from sacred text. Fear overcame me because it is forbidden to carry bone charms and similar such items for luck. The overseers are completely unforgiving in this matter. Gripping mine in my pocket, feeling its warmth, I walked with my head down. He was heading toward the royal physician's home, that shaggy Sokolov, and something odd occurred. I could swear the charm in my hand reacted to the overseas music, growing cold. Some inner vibration seemed to go still. I found a book that is perhaps related to this and will study it so that I might understand. Except from a longer work. Throughout the natural world there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses. I have read this already. I'm not going to read it again. But that's a good one. A real page turner.
say so, sir. And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record. Very bad indeed. Should the factory shut down on your watch. Yes, sir.
Is that guy behind glass? That looks like glass, yes. But let's not try to throw anything through there. That's some hardcore machinery.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Also, doesn't the guy live up here? The Drovey Bridge? It says he lives on top of Drovey Bridge, right? So if he lives on the top, where would that be? Not on that top, that's for sure. No, I don't think so. I think we have to go forward this way. I see no other point. No point in staying this way, no point in going backwards. Most of our Sonoba supporters, Sokolov lives in a large apartment somewhere atop Caldwin's Bridge. Caldwin's Bridge. Click. And you are in there, so this should be it. In the large apartment should be. Anything with the heart. Okay, let's not to get into that much trouble this time.
Damn it! Someone's down. Where are you? When I find you, it's going to be bad. Oh, I'll find you. Okay.
What the hell is that? What? Man, it's ugly.
I know you're here. None of this would have
And this
gotten
game
so bad
surprises
if I
me at
didn't.
every
Cold
corner.
had to kill
Like,
the
what
Empress.
in the world are those things, man? Oh. Wow.
If he comes back, I'll earn another
Watch me throw up.
Another toad. Guards!
Here we go.
We're not taking this one. Whiskey for a week over here.
Yeah, so they need to make sure these are turning. What happens if they are not turning? So we can just go through, right? Unless we get stuck. There you go. Isn't this the apartment actually? Like, yeah. Shouldn't this be the apartment? Why would he live at this godforsaken place? It's much better. And it looks like it's permanent, so when you rewire this, they don't go back to their original state, which is very, very nice. Right, we have 2 doors. Not from the other side. That means, you know what that means. There you go. B2, B3. Let's check who's where.
Nice.
I don't think this was the one who needed help. But let's check. I'm not gonna read these now. But actually, you know what? Go to the spheres. Let's take a sip. My stomach twisted as the engines of the old vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Arkane, third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, and I read this before. Rats? There are no rats. Well, that's one way to take care of the rats.
Nice.
Impossible.
So he's staying in the basement. I finally found a new place where I should be able to hide and survive for a long time if I stay quiet. The city watch condemned the building, so this basement should be a safe spot. I have to believe that. Everything is going as I expected. The watch patrols in the street nearby. But they never enter this building. Food is the only problem, but I managed to steal some during the night. Someone else found this place and wants to share it. He has a strange amulet made of bone, and he claims that it protects him from the plague. We will see. Perhaps we can help each other, but I'm losing confidence in the odds of survival. 4th day months of darkness. Since you arrived, I've been having bad dreams and I don't feel really well. There are more and more rats in the building. Soon, I won't be able to leave this shack even if I want to. I'm starting to think that his amulet is cursed. Let's see. Very rarely a potion gives you 4 mana. Choking is faster. Scavenger. Okay. Now we can talk to them.
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe, but there were rats. So many rats, completely infested.
Yeah,
I know
I
some
seen
folks
them.
aren't superstitious,
seen
but
them.
I swear, The rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
Yeah, it was this guy. So now what? I guess nothing. That was pretty meh. As in terms of side quest. Didn't give you too much. And there is Mr. Sokolov in person. I think we are getting close. No, you will not find me.
I know you're here. I know you're here somewhere, scum. Coward got away.
We are still looking. We will have to find a different way. Looks like. Shouldn't be too difficult. What are you doing up here? I got a tip about a stash hidden at the north end of Calvin's Bridge. Another crazy bastard keeping all his shiny stuff in a secret room. I was told you need to turn on the faucet in an old sink 3 times to open up some kind of secret door. No information of the value of what's in this room. I only heard about a street speaker hanging over the road just outside the door. Sorry about that, mate. Don't forget my share if you find it. Aha! This was where we... Let's see. There you go. The Empress.
Stop! I see you! Assassin, help!
Nobody is here. Damn. Can you? Can't blink through things. Not like this. Okay, then we go this way. Looks like... Oh, they are caged in there. Okay. Hello, my dude, Samuel.
What in the... Help me!
ridiculous. Stupid rats.
I'm not asking to know what's going on up there. I was just asking if you heard the screams too. So, why would no screams worry you more?
Because it is our job to look after Sokolov and make absolutely sure he continues his work. The screams are evidence his work continues. Thus, the screams are evidence of
The screams are evidence we have done our job.
you know, guards. I don't think much.
Maybe this one? Not this one. It was probably something else. Sorry, I need to ban this. Yeah, this bot or something came into the channel. And it's just the usual stuff, I guess. Let's get back to the game. Let's not get distracted by what's... Uh-oh.
Let thy hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
A body. Someone will pay for this. Check every guard. To me. Get around him. Clear the line. I know you're here.
There. From where? Samuel, brother, you should get out of the
Hope the
way.
night treats you well, Corvo. I'll be here when you have what you came for.
Sure, brother. You will be here. I'll have some murdering to do. Yeah, this thing will fry us. Here you cannot get through. So our only option is this way. Pretty much given. We can just blink over, I'm sure. Mr. Sokolov, I'm here to blow up your house. Party time. Where are you, Mr. Sokolov?
Someone help!
I like the way the kitchen is functioning. What are those? I guess this is what you call testing these days. Art. Let's see where we shall put this. You cannot blink through this, I know that much. What?
I need help!
Yes, you do. Not how I wanted to do it.
Huh? Fire!
Bye. Except from a book of the far continent, Pandyssia. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak the Pandyssian continent as a place of wonder where all life has entwined and blossomed across the aeons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled of the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of the Everyman by contrast talk of the horror and heresies, of cults of submen engaged in brutal perverse rituals. The few who have traveled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have deep actually touched the soil there. Have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there, in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Donwell itself. But to date, these attempts have all ended up in madness and failure.
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
I know this one.
I'll write to her again. She has to see reason.
The book of the rodent is hardly the most interesting detail, though this is one of the first remarked upon by visiting colleagues to come to study my prize from Pandyssia. Upon further observation, it becomes obvious that the specimen exhibits greater cunning than its cousins native to temperate crystal. Twice in the night I awoke to find it loose in my apartments, so a new cage had to be devised. The entertaining diversion, but a waste of my precious time. The dietary tests I have conducted have also provided some surprise. Pandyssian bull rat, I can say with confidence, is not a finicky eater. With equal gusto I have seen my little guest dine upon other smaller rats, living felines, and even the corpse flesh of plagued dead woman found in the Frenhaven River. Further study is required. Lovely.
A 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential. The latest celestial alliance.
As requested, this is a sample of the black market elixir. Yes, we know this. Thank you for the runes. House key needed. Mr. Sokolov, where do you keep your keys? Yeah.
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. Pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
As you wish. Okay, let's carry Sokolov, dude. Is there a shortcut we can take? Probably not much. Don't die on me. My memory serves well.
If he comes back, I'll learn another.
Thank you. Somebody. All the way down, please. Can't help but wonder what they're gonna do to this guy when he arrives. He's going to be a prized guest. There we go.
Royal physician himself. He made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
I didn't find the outside the shrine. Probably I should have went back to the building, but anyway. It is fine. But hey, this is an excellent one. I enjoyed the ride. And this place always reminds me of London. When you walk down, I don't know if you've ever been to London, but when you are walking down by the Thames, especially in the morning,
shackles and everything.
it's kind of this, when the Thames goes back, and you can see these rocks.
From what I hear, he's
The
woken
smell
up
is
worse places.
special.
Yes, we all have it.
A lot of people actually walking there in the morning. I don't know what's their thing, but I enjoyed it too. But it reminds me of this, basically. Different parts of the town are a little bit more busy than the others. Yeah, so let's place our bets. What are they going to do? Sokolov.
Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon.
But why don't they make Sokolov make the elixir for them only? It would be so much better. You could turbo up a little bit, make it a little bit more concentrated. Let's get those juices flowing. And help to deal with the plague a little.
You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some
It's
sleep,
like so focused on the revenge part, so focused on the politics part that they don't see the bigger picture. Military man, what do you expect? But still, they should see the bigger picture. We could help them to see the bigger picture. Or just give it to someone who actually gives a shit about the plague going around. Because this guy just wants power. Yeah, it's in our custody it's in our custody, yes. We have the loyalists.
Wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Yeah.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
can stay here wherever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
And no problem, kiddo. And now let's get down to business of interrogating the Sokolov guy,
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The Ascendancy Circle has chosen Teague Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice. The dance of investiture will take place without
No, a shortcut.
delay.
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious factions towards.
Say what you will, the royal physician knows his wines.
If not for all the blackmail material.
Okay. There we are.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again.
Royal physician. I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty is.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying the city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control.
That was the lady we saw in the picture.
Have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Alright, Mr. Sokolov. We are going to... How would I say? Training hounds. Ah, yeah, I remember this one.
It's time to put him to the question.
Okay.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
I definitely believe you. With that face. Let's try money.
Strategy.
Of which I approve.
Talk to Piero and buy a bribe.
I'll leave it to you. But if you get tired of questioning Sokolov, I'll let you know that his taste for King Street brandy is legendary.
King Street brandy?
The Admiral, Lord Pendleton, and I have already begun using some of what we've learned from Campbell's Black Book, Corvo.
Okay, but where is the Piero guy?
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock. I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize.
What a creep, Mr. Piero.
Beg for your discretion.
Luckily, we didn't catch him doing something else. Oh, hello.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
Oh, here we go again.
I understand. It was an accident. We have such a hard time maintaining privacy in such a crowded house.
Definitely.
Don't we?
You have a dude watching through, you know.
I can't believe this. When I took this job, they told me I'd work with good men.
I mean, it's like you make a decision now, like you sell out the creep or not. I need to talk to Piero first.
Thank you for being a gentleman. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, go for it. Where is
Attention
Piero?
Dunwall citizens.
Come back.
Be aware that
I need your stuff.
areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times.
Come back.
And preserving
Don't leave us yet. We're going to find another people. You can take a look at. Okay. Mr. Wallace. There you go.
I'm grateful for your discretion in the technical matter we spoke of.
Yes. Give us some stuff.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However,
Perfect.
I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive
We just watched
stuff,
you
a blend of rare
peeping through a peephole, brother.
spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
How about you just give it to us? Food stealth. 150. There you go. I like my grenades. Okay. Let's get the guy some drinks, shall we? All this talk about whiskey, I need to go to the kitchen and get a,
I could use a drink.
Get a glass.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is.
We saw the portrait.
I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Okay.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
Well, Anton, on that front, we agree.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course.
Alright, let's get to the bowl. And I think this is where we're gonna pull the brakes for tonight. Just before we go to the bowl. Ride with Samuel to the Boyle estate. And of course, optionally, we have to deliver this note to Lord Shaw. He's wearing a wolf mask. I think he's the body of our friend here. And we have 3 runes, so we could technically update this. And let's check it out.
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make a whale. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly.
Very nice. Okay. We have the saves. And that's it for tonight. A little bit shorter stream because I started late. So for my people on YouTube, thank you very much for watching my long form videos and the unedited ones. It helps the channel greatly. If you like those, well, you can see more of this will be coming. So if you want to get notified, you know what to do. Subscribe and all these buttons that you have to press in order. Other YouTubers surely tell you what to do. I'm sure you remember. You know what to do. For the people on Twitch, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for your lurk. And I'll see you tomorrow evening, hopefully in time, where we're going to open up with a little bit more talk, a little bit more chat. We're going to see if we can talk to you and reach out to you more. And then we're going to get into Dishonored and slow it down, I think, tomorrow a little bit more, because today was quite hectic. Basically, I turned it into an arena shooter, which I really don't want to do. I'm still forming an opinion of what do I think about the game. I like the world. I like the way it looks. I don't really like the way how easy it is to kill the NPCs, because that's the only thing to do, right? You can sneak past them, you can murder them, you can kill them, you can make them die because you rewire some stuff, which is great. It's just, I think, a little bit too easy, and I'm not sure if I increase the difficulty settings then it actually is going to help me balance it a little bit more, because I don't know what the settings are. I need to test them, because if they are just making you that you have less health, you already die from 2 shots, so that's not gonna help. You find less bolts, maybe, but you still have your sword and your abilities, so that doesn't matter. And I haven't even possessed anyone yet or used the rats, so remains to be seen. I think there is definitely room for improvement, but also it's a fantastic game. I can already tell that much. So I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to hear the main storyline and what happens, because it's intriguing. So yeah, that's all. It's a little bit of summary of what's coming. I will be making a video of this on my main YouTube channel at the very end, where I just talk about my opinions about the artwork I see, the pros and cons and whatnot. It's not going to be deeply philosophical or anything like that. It's just a simple, if somebody considering playing Dishonored in 2026, what do they need to know in advance? I'm not going to spoil the fun for them, but definitely going to inform them before they get into, because it takes quite some commitment to finish this. I'm not sure how many hours yet. I'll measure mine, obviously, and I will tell them that in advance as well. So yeah, still forming what the idea is, but I think we're just going to talk about the game. We have some awesome footage. We made plenty of mistakes to make it hilarious. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that on the YouTube channel. I have 2 Gabor Plays Games main YouTube channel, Gabor Plays Games archive, where I upload all the video to save the VODs from Twitch. And of course the Twitch VODs where you can watch it, I think, for a week. And then it's going to disappear, so then you have to go to the main channel. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and see you next time. Bye bye.